Well, I'm a direct beneficiary of career counseling. I went through a career counseling program at the Northeast Career Center 3 years out of seminary, and it just changed the whole course of my life and my ministry. When I retired in 2005, I said to my wife, Judy, you know, I'd like to try to start a career counseling program for teenagers here in Delaware, because it was so beneficial to Malcolm. We all have benefited from career counseling. I'd like to make this available to other kids. So we have since done over 20 programs in 6 different locations, and we're quite pleased with how things have been going so far.
Hi, my name is Diane Massey. I am the head counselor for the CIFT program, and I've been with CIFT for approximately the last 3 years. I also work currently as the Director of Career Development at Immaculata University, and have enjoyed my time that I've been with CIFT so far. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about the CIFT program and the process and the inventories that we do and how the process works. The reason that I got into career development in the first place was a lot of people don't spend enough time thinking about the career development process and what they really want to do with their life. A lot of people don't get enough guidance in that area. So it was something that I felt passionate about and wanted to help others make more informed decisions. People spend more time watching TV each week than they do in an entire year on their career development or their career planning. So with today's job market, I think it's even just more important to prepare our young people to be ready to market themselves and to help them understand what their strengths, what their abilities, what their personality can do for them, and how they are a unique individual and how they can use that to market themselves to employers and even to college admissions offices these days. Making an informed career decision really takes into account some self-assessment, knowing your values, knowing your history, your interest, knowing your personality, and also, you know, what knowledge do you have about careers. The CIFT program, I think, gives teens a head up, a leg up on other individuals, because it makes them sit down and really think about themselves and really think and analyze what their strengths are, what their personality can do for them, and careers that might be a better fit for them having this information. The more you know about yourself, the more you can make an informed decision on a career, and the more likely you are going to be happier in that career for a longer period of time. Now, the program itself allows people to complete several different types of inventories. And the first set of things that we have individuals complete are what are called informal inventories or worksheets. And there are 3 kinds of worksheets that we have them complete. The first talks about their life stories and accomplishments, so we can learn a little bit more about them personally and get to learn what's important to them in their life. The second is a work values rating, where they look through a list of different work values that would be important to them in the work setting, and they rank them as to how important or not important those values would be to them. And the third is a discovering their gifts and abilities worksheet. After the 3 informal inventories, we also have them do 3 formal assessments, 3 formal inventories. And these are inventories that are valid, they're reliable, they've been used for many, many years, so there's been extensive research done on them, and that's why we use them. The first formal inventory is called the self-directed search. And what it gives them at the end is a 3-letter code. And what that code does, it really matches them with careers that individuals who have that similar 3-letter code have gone into and have found a high rate of satisfaction. The second inventory that we utilize is called COPS, and this is a strictly interest inventory. It has about 200 different tasks that you say whether or not you like it a little, you dislike it, or you dislike it a lot. That would not be something you would want to do. So again, it's expanding their breadth of all of the different tasks, all of the different areas that they might have any kind of interest in working in, and having them rank whether or not they would like to do that activity. The third that we have them do is called the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Personality Test or Assessment. It gives you at the end a 4-letter code. And that 4-letter code really describes you in detail, your personality. This is usually the inventory that students like the most, because they'll read the inventory and they'll say, oh my gosh, that describes me to a T. That sounds exactly like me. So it's kind of that aha moment. It's kind of amazing to see, you know, someone can describe you so well and know you so well. And from that, they've been able to, again, based on your strengths, your personality, and the way that you prefer to work, and the way that you prefer to use your strengths, they have been able to come up with a list of different careers of individuals who have similar types as you, have gone in and most frequently chosen based on their personality and have found satisfaction. So in combination with all of these inventories, the 3 formal inventories and the 3 informal inventories, we're really able to give the student an opportunity to examine their entire being, their interests, their values, their strengths and abilities, and even start to expand their knowledge on different careers. We wrap up the day by having them do some research online. We take them to a couple of different websites that we find very helpful for the students to use for research on different occupations and to learn more about different career fields and career clusters. So with everything coming together at the end of the day, they are able to leave with a summary sheet that allows them to see what their highest work values were, what their highest gifts and abilities were that they ranked, what their self-directed search code is, their Myers-Briggs personality type, as well as their COPS information, their interest inventory. And they're able to take that with them home and conduct further research and refer back to that at a later time as well.
CIFT took a giant leap forward. When West closed, we had to find a new home, and that was an opportunity to branch out a little more. We found a new home at Hanover, but we also became an interfaith ministry of the Presbytery, because we were then under the umbrella of the Presbytery since West has closed. And that allowed us to reach out to more kids, to have the program in other locations, including Congregation Beth Shalom now. We've run 2 programs there. And we're always looking now for new places, new organizations, congregations, agencies that will sponsor us so we can come in and do a program.